All right, we are playing some Alistar support. Recently got buffed, but before we go over the changes, runes, glacial, hex flash, biscuit delivery, cosmic insight, second wind, unflinching. I have one CDR, one armor, one magic resist up against a pretty weird bot lane here. Yasuo Gragas. I really like the Alistar pick for just keeping my ADC alive potentially. A lot of peel potential here. But yes, the Alistar changes, they basically buffed all of his AP ratios. So I've seen some people playing him top lane, actually. Kind of not the change you would expect to see when you're trying to buff up a tank support. But it's going to help with all-in. So now you just have more damage overall when it comes to all-inning people, so it should help with that. Again, not the changes you would expect to see, but still something you can use to your advantage. Just having more damage output in general. So that's what we're trying out today. Although we're in a bit of a weird lane, so not too sure how it's going to go, to be honest. I do like it, though, as far as, just being in the tank meta. I think Alistar is really good into other tanks because if you get hooked in by a Nautilus or Blitzcrank or whatever it may be, you can just ult, you can knock them away. You have a lot of survivability. I kind of want to look for a play here when we hit 3, but we don't know. Yeah, we don't know where the jungler is, so it's a bit risky. It's a good tornado, though. Also, this Gragas is AP. Yep, there it is. Should be fine here. Their Gragas is AP, so for that reason, he's been throwing out his Q a lot for poke. And as a result, he's like pretty so he wasn't really able to help with that engage too much. I think we played that okay. Probably could have played a bit better and lived with a bit more HP. I'm so sad. Also, one thing worth mentioning. So, Alistar does not actually have that high of a win rate right now. So it's not looking like the buffs have changed it too much. But I know Helicopter has been flying through Challenger recently. If you guys don't know who Helicopter is, he's a high elo Alistar one trick. And he has been flying through Challenger playing Alistar, and he's really liking the buff. So that leads me to believe that maybe not enough people are playing it yet to test the changes and playing him properly. But I do think the changes will help a little bit. Again, just that extra damage for all-ins. And I think if you put enough practice into it, you can make it work just like Helicopter's making it work. So far, kind of chill. I'm liking it, though, as far as just being able to keep my ADC alive. I can see it working out pretty well, especially in this lane or any lane where they're looking all in a lot. Yeah, Zaya's in a really good spot right now, too. And she's also good into this comp. Zaya's really good for just being able to keep herself alive rather than having to rely on your support. So having that self-peel from her ulti, as well as like Gale Force for some mobility, I know a lot of people are going. I'm just not sure we have the ability to kill them on our own right now. That's the only thing. I would love a gank. I mean, if we can get a gank, I could see it working out. Also, the minion wave is just too thick right now. I think we can maybe look for something. Nice. I was going to say, I think we can maybe look for something if it's a 2v2, just to kind of limit test a little bit and see where we're at. But also with Talia coming down, it's really simple. I think they're really, really squishy, especially with Gragas going AP. I don't know why he's going AP, but he is. Something we could definitely take advantage of, though.
Now I'm angry.
Okay, so Talia helped us out a lot by going bot just now. So I'm going to see if I can repay the favor and go mid. Boots this game. Yeah, it looks like Mobies are the go-to right now for Alistar. This guy might be roaming himself right now, though, or just on a recall. Oh, come on. He really goes over that? I wanted to knock him into the wall for a fully extended combo on Alistar. Did not actually think I was just going to knock him all the way over. We kind of need...
Nothing can hold me back.
Kind of need to push this wave before we go to Dragon. So far, I'm really liking the Aurelion Soul changes, actually. He looks like a good champion. Like, he feels smooth, I would say. Before, he felt really clunky. That's probably the best way to explain it. But now he looks really smooth. I haven't played it myself yet. But it just feels better, for sure. Yeah, he can actually hide in bushes now. That's big. So we've kind of been playing really safe so far, and I feel like that's just because I thought we would hard lose lane, but I don't actually know if we lose trades. I haven't limit tested enough yet either. It's not up yet, is it?
Now I'm angry.
Maybe we could just bait something? Okay, a bit risky here, guys. If Talia can't join, don't we just lose this? Okay. I really do not know what I could have done differently there. I think it's just a bad play. It was a good engage by them, for one, but also just Aurelion Soul being able to join and Talia not moving. Nice try, nice try. Flash for flash. Yeah, not a good idea if Talia can't move. So, all we have to do is outspace him, get Rift? What do you mean? All we have to do is have you rotate. Could you not rotate?
You must follow.
I feel like this is a good dive. Yes, 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 yes. Look, 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 look. There's no way he lives this, right? I'm so sad I don't have boots yet. Okay. I'm not going to be able to help with that at all, but they got that. I am depressed. I am depressed. Can we get any help here, please? I don't know if that was necessary, but that was pretty cool, no? Okay, lot to recap there. I guess the first thing to keep in mind is I really just shouldn't be roaming that much without boots. If I have Mobies, that whole play is just 10 times easier, right? It was over a long time ago. I also thought over here, Riven was for sure dead, and I was like, I don't have boots, I won't be able to catch up, let me just recall. So bad play there, bad idea just in general, going for that without the boots. And then the final thing is that combo was cool, I just don't know if it was necessary, because they're probably both dead there. But it was a W to one, and then a Q flash over the wall to the other person. Alright, yeah, and also my mid laners losing their mind, and also ADCs were left bot lane by themselves for a really long time. And I think nobody died, so that's good, I guess. Okay, back to normal, hopefully. Man, what a weird game. Yeah, we want to play for this. Let's get those stacking. There's nothing for me to join the map right now, though, so this is a bit awkward. Kane is top. Can look for maybe a play here. Before Dragon. Nothing there.
Nothing can hold me back.
Okay, Aurelion Soul can roam at any point in time. We know this. But I think we get this for free. Okay, definitely got to watch out, though. This combo is still really, really deadly late game. Gragas Yasuo. You don't see it super often in the bot lane. Usually you see it like Yasuo mid, Gragas jungle or something like that. But I think I should be able to do a pretty good job. What are you guys doing? I'm gonna say I could do a pretty good job appealing that though, no? And also if they're not strong enough to one-shot, then Xayah has peeling potential. Okay, so Soul TP'd. Do I just let him die here? And it doesn't matter if what I want to do. He's just dead either way. Kane's probably going to kill me. That's fine. Unless Talia kills him first. Huge! Beautiful. Fade away, you guys got him. Okay, after a very, very sloppy early game, we're making plays. We're making this work. So, I will say this. I don't think Alistar is back in the meta because of the buffs. I think the buffs just overall help him be a little bit more competitive in a very damage-heavy state of the game. It's going to help with all-ins a little bit more if you do find opportunities to all-in. But I do think he has a spot in the meta as far as just peeling. It's not like enchanters are completely out of the meta yet. It's not like you'll never see another Lulu again or anything like that. But they're trying to make it so that we live in a world where you can play enchanters or you could play tanks. And if you do find yourself up against a tank, I really like the ability to peel against them. So this, for example, it's not necessarily a tank, but it's like an all-in kind of bot lane combo. Being able to peel against it feels really, really good. I was trying to look over at my other monitor at the same time as that play to figure out what I'm supposed to level up. I know for a while back, you would not max, but you'd put a second point in your E for some reason. Never quite understood it. I mean, he can't kill me, but I don't want to just give, like, free stacks for his. A bit awkward, no? Let's see, can we get a re-engage here? That's fine, I don't have to burn anything. If I had played this champion a bit more, I would have felt a little bit more comfortable in that situation, just like as far as my spacing goes and stuff like that. I probably could have stayed a little bit more relevant in the fight, so that way when my team showed up, I could have got out. But it didn't burn my flash, didn't panic or anything like that, so I had enough understood my champion enough to be able to live there comfortably. But should have been able to live and then rejoin the fight. Dragging up in a minute, but I'm okay with making a play topside first, that's for sure. Alistar combos are honestly so fun. It's like my favorite combo in the game, but I never get to use it because I never play this champion. If you guys don't know, you can Q and then flash as Alistar to like redirect where you're going to use it. So, for example, I could Q here, or I could Q flash and that knockup would go down. Kind of awkward now because I don't have my Q, isn't it? I could Q flash so then my knockup would occur somewhere else. So what I've been doing a couple times this game is I'll W to one location, so WQ, but then I'll WQ flash so that my Q goes off in another area. And don't quote me on this because I don't know if it's still accurate, but before when you did that, your knockup would actually go off in both locations. Also, I've never been a huge Glacial guy. I've always kind of preferred Aftershock for when you engage on pretty much any champion, like whether that be like a Mumu or Gragas or whatever. But I actually really like it on Alistar because that slow makes it a lot easier for you to land your E after, because you slow them so you can stay in range to stack up your E. Never really thought about that, but I like it. Man, can I get to this? Bit awkward. I'm so dead here, aren't I? Right? There's no way I live. Okay, that was deserved. I thought I could just run through the tower, then getting knocked back. Okay, a bit troll, bit of limit testing there. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna actually have time to finish this item because we should win pretty shortly here, but looks like Zeke's is the next go-to. Feeling pretty good though. Feeling pretty good. I like this pick in certain spots. I don't think Alistar is gonna be a champion where you just like pick him whenever. But if you need peel, if you're up against a tank, or if you're up against hard engage, it's a good spot to pick him. And the changes just make it so that even in a situation like this where you do pick him for peel, you still have all-in potential because of the extra damage.
Nothing can hold me back.
I also just don't think Gragas support should ever build AP. Please get out of the wall. No. There's also a Riven behind us, by the way. Did you guys know that? If he's trolling, he's still in here. If he's actually playing the game, he would have recalled by now. But I think it's worth investigating. Alcove Gamer? Damn.
I know the way.
Sometimes people will just give up and they'll go sit in the alcove and for the rest of the game. I thought that might have been the case, which would have been kind of fun to find him there. But I guess he's still trying. Unfortunate for us.
You must follow.
By the way, is Sejuani like back in the meta for some reason? I've been seeing her more often lately. Or is she still like a for fun pick? Probably should have just popped my ulti, right? Like, I didn't need to, but at least I would have stayed healthy there. I'm pretty sure I messed up Talia's combo, but I did it for the highlight. Told you guys, it's my favorite combo. I just want to Q flash whenever I can. Okay, I think they let us end here. I don't want to get hit because I don't want to lose my Mobies in case they actually want to walk up at all. We could also just oh, mid, that works too. What's it gonna be, guys? Are we fighting one more time? I got stunned up somehow and wasn't able to Q. Bit unlucky. Okay, that should do it. I think everybody else on their team is just gonna let us in. 2-2-16 on the Alistar. Again, buffs are good for the all-in potential. But overall, I think the pick is going to be good as a counter pick to hard engage or to tank supports. I like it. GG.